Our founder Rani welcomes you to the Universal Brotherhood Educational Center, where we dispense celestial knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. We respond to and answer questions that fall into the metaphysical and spiritual realms. The information our psychically gifted clairvoyant provides the UBEC comes directly from Melchizedek teachers who graciously share their knowledge and expertise. The video is a vehicle to disseminate information. It is more important to listen than to watch.
Since most religions support the idea of heaven and hell, most religious people hope and pray they will go to the heaven however they envision it. The truth is, there is no central place where everyone goes upon death. This fact will become evident as you listen to the audio tapes supplied at the end of this video. It is time to start at the beginning of everything. My first link will provide information on the eventuation or Big Bang if you prefer. That tape will explain what, when, where, and how it occurred. Once in the website, you will find that the eventuation is merely the first tape in a series of informative lessons that Earthlings do not know but should. It will be up to you to take advantage of this material to expand your knowledge. Here is how all souls came into existence. After the massive heat from the initial explosion finally cooled sufficiently to allow mitosis to begin, thousands of vines likened to a grapevine began emerging. Each vine held 77 cocoon-type pods. Each of the 77 clumps of pods carried 11 pods that further supported 21 cocoons. Each of the 21 cocoons housed 3 cocoons, each of which held and supported 7 souls that eventually wrenched free and began their individual existence. Mathematically speaking, the vine of 77 nurtured 373,527 souls. Multiply that amount by an unknown number of trillions of vines, and you may begin to fathom the enormity of existing souls. Now you ask how we know this to be a fact? It is because of our psychic seer Magna, with her extraordinary ability to psychically lock on to Rani's vibration and trace it back through time-space to its origin and observe. She even re-experienced some of the happenings she felt at the time. We recorded the entire process as she witnessed and explained the events as they occurred. We took this seek even further by investigating our first mortal life's experiment. The second link provides access to that recording. This is an audio recording that our psychic seer Magna sought back in time-space to Rani's and her own first realization of their existence. It is no coincidence that we have been traveling companions since the beginning of time, because we emerged from the same cocoon. This recording is the only one of its kind in existence we know of that describes how soul beings came into existence during the time of the eventuation. After hearing this tape, you may believe it to be an absurd creation by a deranged science fiction writer for an episode of The Twilight Zone. I assure you it is not, and you will never hear anything like the wrenching anywhere else. Since we just explained how and where we all began, I will provide a link to an audio tape concerning death and dying. The third link on death and dying will answer all questions concerning what actually happens when the mortal body dies, where the soul goes, who they may meet, and what choices they have for future lives. After you hear this tape, you will never concern yourself about dying again, because you will know that you and everyone on earth have most likely done it many times before and realize that reincarnation is an ongoing event. Everyone has heard of Jesus, but do you honestly know who he is? I also include a bonus tape that will explain everything about Jesus that no one will ever learn in a church or Sunday school. That concludes this lesson, and we hope you have gained some universal knowledge from the material the UBEC presented.
Thank you for watching our presentation, and we sincerely hope you gained further insight from the accompanying links. As previously stated, the definitive answers to your question lie within the links in the document section of this YouTube video. If the YouTube logo appears on the screen, you must click on it to disclose the document section. If there is more than one link, click on See More.